Up. It'll probably be, well, about an hour long installment. Due to Critical Role. One thing I was thinking of regarding her backstory is that I kind of think that maybe she and her siblings are maybe orphans, and they were like raised by like orphans from like kind of babyhood. Like something very tragic happened around the time they were born. They were discovered by some Argonians in in Hammerfell, and they ended up with kind of Argonian sounding names. Granted, this is part of this is just part of her. A big part of her name is just a consequence of um, the fact that she is based on my D&D character, who has not been played yet, but uh, you know, Tabaxi, Tabaxis in D&D have names that are like this, you know, and Khajiit usually just have very, you know, like Gravir or whatever, or Maurici. It also explains why she doesn't, even furthermore, why she does not have a Khajiit accent or Khajiit way of speaking. She's kind of culturally assimilated into herself into Hammerfell. Um, I don't know a lot about Argonian culture, so it's also possible that she was like adopted by Red Guards. They just kind of were like couldn't tell beast folk apart a little bit, or like or like they weren't exactly like racist, but like they just had like misconceptions. Um, and basically they felt like all beast folk clearly like have this naming convention. But they're kind of named after character traits and weird stuff. Um, I don't know. I'm kind of workshopping the idea right now. So, anyway, as I said earlier, I think whether or not we end up romancing Marisi is going to be a matter of what she's like when she has her memories back. Because as it stands, she's the little sister. Like, she's pretty. She has a very childish affectation and presentation. Um, the most mature thing she's done is like kill somebody in cold blood. Um, suddenly, in fact, I almost feel like it's a little bit out of character for Whimsy to be like, "Oh, I won't kill you, but my friend will. My friend might." Like that felt a little bit out of character, to be honest. Kind of for both of them, really. And I think the fact that Maurice's story doesn't really
If you want rumors, you should talk to Corpulus.
um like Maurice doesn't really get any character development outside of
I'm a little busy at the moment. I've got all sorts of errands to run.
so far anyway, outside of
You hear the news?
murdering someone.
Those damn mages blew up Winterhold. Guess it was just a matter of time.
Don't think you can barter with me like I'm one of those damned shopkeepers.
I would. What? What do you even mean by that? You can add locations to your map, which is actually kind of cool. I haven't heard about it. I guess I can just help myself to everything here, probably. Yeah. They forgot to assign ownership, which is probably not a uncommon thing with mods. But I think we're probably gonna roleplay it for the most part as if it's horse stealing. Oh? Oh. We. On second thought, what exactly is telling us to check in the casket besides the quest marker? I don't think something maybe glitched out a little bit. Sales casebook. What the? Ah. I forget about it.
Well, look at what the Khajiit dragged in. So wonderful to finally meet the one who's been hindering my search parties.
Why are we having an out-of-body experience? That's a pleasure racing you here.
Oh, that little beast belongs to me. Of course I want it back. Tell me, how is my toy faring?
Hey, Lydia, help! Help! This is not your choice. This is not what Whimsy would say. She is a feeling creature. What? This is not. Ugh. I kind of prefer like dialogue that's a little more like either you have multiple choices that give you multiple like tones, or it's just kind of the dialogue is just kind of vague enough that you can put your own spin on it.
Oh, please. They are animals meant to be hunted and toyed with. And their shrieks are so much more delightful than a stray house cat.
You're a monster. I don't know. I think she would just grr.
Hardly. I just see the reality of things. While you bunch of soft-hearted fools walk about wasting time and effort trying to help lesser creatures of Nirn. Now, you're going to explain why you're in my private chambers rooting through my things?
I came to get the sarcophagus spell. Like, is she gonna like spill the beans? Like, unless this thing is like manipulating her brain and forcing her to say exactly. Maybe, like maybe that's how I could like again like this is kind of headcanoning it, but I don't think. And if we're gonna legitimately roleplay this, I mean, we have to say this to proceed. But just for fun, we're going to decide. I don't have her character sheet though. I'm just gonna kind of eyeball it because it doesn't. Again, it doesn't matter. I don't think I've even printed out her character sheet. I only have it in digital form. So.
Well, well, look at what the Khajiit dragged in. So
Oh.
wonderful to finally meet the one who's been hindering my search parties.
What? Why? Why? Why are you resetting it? We got a 12. Which, depending on how powerful she is like a Daedra, so we probably did not make her willpower save.
Oh, there is many.
There's need to be
from
in
where
trouble.
I'm standing. Yet. Now speak.
Okay. Yeah, like I'm just looking for the passphrase to your circumstance. Give me that, and I'll leave in peace.
Oh, my dear. I think it's a bit too late for that. But as I enjoy the look of hopelessness, the password is power. But you're stuck here, in my trap. And my toy soon will be back in my clutches, without you watching over her every moment. I think I'll let you sit here while I do that. And when I come back, I'll have 2 toys. Do try not to pass out.
Lydia? Did someone help read the note? I'm sure by now you realize you stand no chance against Isael on your own. Luckily for you, there are others who would see her, who would, there are others who would also see her destroyed. If you truly care for your cat, you will meet with me as soon as you can. You'll provide you with the key you need to put into thing once and for all. You'll know how to find us when the time is right. Huh? Luckily for you, there are others who would also see her destroyed. Or you mean Isael? Okay, yeah. Not obviously, yeah. Oh, no, how, what? We still don't have a... What are you guys doing? Where are you going?
What's going on?
Oh, I'm supposed to read her casebook. Well, we're not doing that just yet. Oh yeah. One of these towers.
What's going on?
One of the two towers. I just remember which one it is.
If you have a moment, could you help me with something?
Yeah, maybe later.
Still no word from your family?
No, I'm not expecting.
What's the other tower? Reese!
You consider restoration a valid school of magic, worthy of study, don't you? Don't you?
Of course it's valid.
Good.
Did you see it?
Not that I require validation, of course.
A
There are just
kind
some
of Kaji-ish?
enchantment who would disagree. It can make life difficult when one's colleagues fail to recognize the research one engages in.
What's that? Is that what you're... Okay. What are you doing? I'm trying to do something to me. Ugh. Notes. 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 An individual attracted my attention. A very young female Khajiit stood out from the yelping multitude. It actually seems curious. I do wonder how it can still enjoy the world, which has by no means treated it kindly, considering all that has happened to his clan, a death of relatives, and so on. None of it has forced the young beast to withdraw into itself, unlike so many others of his kin. At that very moment it dawned upon me, what if I test this specimen? Eventually I could spell my tedium. I brought the promising creature along with its younger siblings, two mere whelps, male and female. There something effective in how it clasped them to its bosom. I wonder how these two could become useful to me. I imagine I assigned a room next to my own dormitories for that Marisi. I decided not to rename it, as the word sounds amusing. One of my Alsmer maids is tasked with looking after the specimen. It had washed and dressed as if it were a person. What a hilarious sight! Its beast really just like water, so the bath was quite a spectacle. Sadly, the process exposed several deficiencies, spoiling my game. It resembles a cat too much. All that shedding fur and smell, cat behavior is hilarious to observe, and I plan to condition my new toy to exhibit more of it, but I should consider doing something about its physical traits. For now, we're bathing it every day. Regrettably, it got used to water after a few months. Darnell's patrician faculty of Shirogans in Cloud Rest. They are completely useless, all of them, to fully eliminate fur from the body to get rid of feral aroma. No bloody way. Just tiny muzzle changes, and even that only with an obligatory pain relief. An obligatory one, pardon me, inadmissible. Patience, I'm burrowed in our family archives and finally stumbled upon the sixth volume of Grand Uncle Aaron Carr's writings about some tests concerning hunting spies in different racial environments of Nirn. The tests involve appearance alteration of the subject's no mere flesh sculpting, but full-scale deep body transformation, effectively allowing her race and sex change. To my greatest sorrow, either the effect was short-lasting or the alterations appeared to be substantially muddled, and the final results were virtually unpredictable. A considerable proportion of test subjects lost their lives during the ritual due to pain and shock accompanying the procedure. I am determined to study it further. For starters, I decided to test the depth of its affection towards its kinsfolk. It is said that Khajiit are extremely individualistic to the point of complete egoism. Perhaps my preliminary observations to prove it. Mauricia apparently cares for its kinsfolk and tries to defend them. Well, soon I'll test the extent of those feelings. Previous in a row, I've been trust. Too long, and too messed up. I'm going to guess that, well, we're gonna figure out what the heck. Would you stop that?
You're back. Now she will know who she is at last.
Is there something you need to know?
Couldn't get it? Was the word so well hidden?
It's not that, but we need to
No
talk.
time to talk. Just go find her the word already. She can't wait. She needs to know to remember.
I had the word Marie.
Then no more talking, no? Hurry up with the mage.
So, we're all set?
Is everything's ready? Are you?
I am indeed. I just need the password.
Power.
A very Aldmeri sentiment. All right. Let's head up to the roof where we won't be disturbed.
We did not read the entire book. Like, one, because I'm short on time, and two,
Relax, please, wouldn't you?
like, one, we're gonna do a bit of third person role playing here, just to get into, well, I mean, I think it's pretty clear, but basically, yeah, like, Whimsy was so disgusted by the whole thing, she just like flipping through it, like, okay, just skimming until she found the word. I mean, I didn't find the word, but she did, so.
You're sad.
Power.
Okay?
No. 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 No.
Can you hear me?
No. Stay back away from her. Please. Mercy. She cannot
What the hell?
take it.
Another one?
Please. No more, she begs of you, mistress. Do not come any closer to her.
I can't really try to.
Don't listen.
Really? What? We got montaged? Who are you? Screw this game for sending a like the third freaking dragon to Winterhold. And screw this mod for creating this whole scripted cutscene nonsense that is destroying my immersion. But that was the worst spot for to actually have the scene take place. Because freaking dragons! Freaking dragons! Cut the music! Cut the... We're literally cutting the music. That was bullshit. Like, we were about to have an interesting moment. An incredibly interesting moment. Where where Whimsy is like she's already well on her way to overcoming her fear of dragons, obviously, but like just straight up fighting a dragon to protect her friend. And then what does it do? It just cuts away. What the hell? I feel cheated. I'm gonna keep the music off for the foreseeable future. I mean, really, in terms of role playing, it kind of gets in the way a little bit, to be honest. Who? Okay. What in the name of the eight happened? We were fighting a dragon and suddenly we're here.
She's breathing, but she's far from good. Her mind shattered under the force of all the trauma in her memories. If she's still able to speak at all, she'll be trapped in her past completely. And her body's in about the same shape after that fall.
Wait a minute. She fell? Yeah, I think the dragon interrupted whatever frickin' scripting would normally be happening. Would you stop that? I think I've made a horrible mistake. But this was the right thing to do.
Well, you know what they say about oblivion and good intents. Now here's the good news. I can mend her body, and likely her mind as well. But there may be side effects.
Like scars or something?
The last thing she saw during the process was you. That's going to burn into her instincts. A lot like when she was afraid of the name Azael without knowing why. So it'll be a battle with her consciousness between that ingrained mortal terror and her current knowledge of you. She may never see you again without running in fear.
Just like make her forget me for a while and then we'll start from scratch, I guess? Either way is better than her dying. Please take care of her.
Naturally. But it's going to take some time. Some time that would be better spent elsewhere, for you. I'm sorry, but the less she has to deal with right now, the better.
Okay. I'm patriotic. Here's some sweet rolls of salmon, they're her favorites.
I can do that. Don't worry, in about 3 days you can come back, and she'll be as close to her old self as I can get her.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it was up there so that she had a cliff to jump off of. I mean, we could have stood up here and then she falls over this thing. I don't know.
I've got your back.
Oh God,
Do let me
please.
know if I can be of service.
I think she's stuck in that animation. Well, Didn't I just kill you defending? No. Oh, it's very increasing for help. I hate the potion. Lydia. It's literally sympathizing with me right now. Just pretend this is Lydia. Just give me a hug, okay? This is to take care of. Just exit. And bother. I even work my chat.
Well, is everything out there all right?
We'll save for now until another dragon shows up.
Wish I could say the same for us. Tolfdir and I can try and keep this contained. You need to get your hands on the Staff of Magnus, now. I've got to stay here to see if we can get to Onkono and stop this. I need someone I can trust to do it. Besides, you're the one having all of these visions, aren't you?
That will help.
You were told to find it, weren't you? If the stories about the staff are true, if it really can absorb a tremendous amount of power, maybe we can break through Onkono's magic.
Guess I'm off to Labyrinthian.
What? Are you sure? The staff is there. That can't be a coincidence.
What are you talking about?
The Archmage. He gave me something just a little while ago. He told me it was from Labyrinthian and that I would know what to do with it when the time came. I think he meant this for you then. I'm not sure why, but there was something very personal about it for him. I think you should take this amulet. It
Give it to
belongs
Joffrey?
others, but I think it would do you the most good now. Take it and get out of
I'm
here.
sure who the heck
Bring back
Joffrey
that
is.
staff before Onkono brings the whole college down around us.
Hey, would you stop that? You don't need to do that.
If we
You don't
can
need to
stop
kneel
this,
before
what
me.
happens to the rest of Skyrim?
We have. Put the armor back on. The heck did she give me? Some note or something? Gems. Never figure out about. I hope bike gets fixed. I really do. Even when we fast travel. Let's stop. Home. I need to get Guinevere. Do montage. We're also gonna turn off throttle mode because if I didn't, we literally wouldn't survive. Take you to your new home. I didn't even realize how much of a height difference there was between like where Riften is and where like kind of it's like up on a hill kind of. Yeah, that's interesting. So this is kind of like a like this whole area is kind of like a crater almost, or well, possibly a caldera. I wouldn't be surprised if this is actually some kind of caldera. Like kind of a Yellowstone Park kind of a thing. Or I don't know, like by geology or whatever with regards to like volcanism and such, but it's definitely a very geologically active area. Hey, Guinevere. Time to get you to your new home. So here, that's kind of dangerous. I don't know why she'd still be sniffling now. I mean, I think most of it's just me, kind of. What am I doing? In the craft here. I wonder if reading that note stopped the assassin. They actually like, given me like one of each ingredient here. Viewing chamber. Into oh no spider pods. Okay. Guess we can't make blade stuff yet. And sure, when we get to that. It's all you got on there. Something for her to wear, maybe. Maybe his priest mask, so she barely had to look at me. We just come in wearing this thing and she won't even notice me. Really have any gold? Coming in from a shop. Yeah, I need those books. Lydia? I'm glad you're back to normal.
Yes, my Thane? I am sworn to carry your
No,
burdens.
you're not. If you don't
Lead on.
use it later. Use it. What is this? I just want to burn it in the fire.
Let me know if you have anything you... Here's everything I have. Let's get going then.
Thing. Yep. Oh boy. See you later.
What do you need? Well, aren't you a pretty thing?
Ah, shut up!
Yes. Hmm? Hello, friend.
What can I do for you?
Thanks, man. I like to pay for the later. Okay. We're just going to add the citizens.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
I hope your parents are proud of you. They have a lot of reason to be.
Need something?
Talking to me,
Yes?
right? I really don't want to end the episode here. I just don't know where else to end it. Considering that like in 20 minutes or 22 minutes, Critical Role's going to be on. I'm honestly not sure if Whimsy's like in a state to enter Labyrinthian right now. But we'll see. Thanks again. Oh, with Maurice when we went through here? Wait a bit. Hospital. How you doing? Go over here. Over. Over. Good job, Lydia. There's a little ways that way. He tried to kill me. Better luck next time. Over here. What those? Okay. We're gonna.
Come on, we're finally here. Let's not waste any more time.
Are we truly sure this is a good idea?
We'll be back at the college before anyone even knows we're gone.
You would care about that, since you're the Archmage's favorite.
Don't forget, this whole idea was Atma's to begin with.
Let's just get inside. See what's
Am
in there.
I dead? Am I dead? Oh, finally. Where'd you go? What knockers? Skeletons. Skeleton number 2.
See anything useful?
I can't believe we're doing this.
Can you imagine the looks on their faces when we come back?
You keep talking like you're sure we'll find something useful in here.
Given the history of this place, it's more than likely there's still some amount of power here.
Enchanted weapons, tomes of ancient knowledge, Shalador's secrets themselves. Who knows what we could find?
And what if there are things guarding this place?
Against 6 college-trained mages? I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine. You're just ghosts now. Mr. White. Oh my God. No, dragon. I knew it. I'll leave you to it. Can't I die? What the hell? Who is he? He's awful. Ugh. 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 Why are you people like this? Ah! Ugh. Ugh. Here's some mead. Egg honey is supposed to have honey in it. Okay. It tastes like honey and other stuff I don't want to even talk about. Oh. Is the bed? I need to get to bed. I forget where the bed is. Pinkish. This is supposed to be the good stuff. We will start up next time. With the hangover. Oh, there's a bunch of things you can do. It'll take a few seconds of your time. And it will help Whimsy feel so much better if you smash that like button. But anyway, you can do what you want. And regardless, I thank you for watching, and until next time.